All right, peoples. This is episode 2, video number 2, and as promised, I am making these recordings as I go along. And so yesterday I messed up. So here's what happened, right? Yesterday we went to film, right? And I'm just letting you all know I struggle a lot with being organized. So yesterday we went to film and I got up late because I was doing some stuff the night before. So I ended up getting up really late and that put me under a lot of pressure. So I got up really late. I had to go and pick up Jishad. Jishad had some stuff to do, so I said I would just go one time and then do. So went to do the stuff with Jishad, came back and grabbed the equipment and said, okay, went to pick up her early. Now, one of the things also that I didn't do is I feel like a lot of the stuff that we do is a lot of running and gun shooting. So it's stuff that is on the fly. We do it as the idea hits us. Usually the idea probably hits us like a day before or a little couple hours before, sometimes even while we shoot it. We would do the filming of whatever idea we get at that moment. It's not really fleshed out like 3 weeks before. That being said, that puts us under a lot of pressure. So that is something that I need to change. But eventually what happened is I got an idea. I got an idea for, if you all ever watch Bird Notice, a localized version of Bird Notice. So I'm fleshing out this idea with Jishad on the phone and Theodore on the phone to go and pick up her early. So we went pick up her early, then we went to get some food. And then the first shot we were thinking about is a beauty shot on the lady. So, just for perspective, we had to go Arima, then stop off in Kira for food, then to Port of Spain. So, when we reached Port of Spain, we went and set up for the shot, and then I forgot my camera home. So I had the gimbal, I had everything else, I had the memory cards, everything, and I did not bring the camera. That is really embarrassing. Like, I felt really embarrassed to tell my team, we drove all this way and I do not have my camera. So, everybody else jumped in the car, drove back to Tunapuna, went and we got the camera. And because of all that time that we took, we actually started shooting like minutes to 5. And for those of you all that know or do not know, shooting minutes to 5 means that you only have about an hour of shooting remaining. So I said it didn't make sense to drive back to the lady to try and catch that light. And then we might miss it or we might be able to get anything else. So we ended up going by the airport and shooting some shots by the airport. The premise of the show is that the same spy, he gets deported to Trinidad, and it's basically his adventures in Trinidad as a deportee. So the name of the show is actually Deported. So yeah, that's where we are. I really fumbled the ball there, but I am being honest and I am being candid, and to help this company grow, I think these are the stuff that I need to be better at. And yeah, so the first step is preparation. I would advise that if you guys are going into filming or getting into filming, work with a book or make a list of the equipment that you need for the shoot. Make sure all your batteries are charged, and make sure that you have your equipment first hand. Another thing that is difficult for me is that the reason why we do projects like that is because I usually have to work. I'm not paying my actors, so I have to work based on their availability. it's either they're available or not. We only shoot on Saturdays and Sundays, or if they are holidays, because all of us work. So that is another barrier that we have, that I can't say, okay, we're gonna finish this project in a month and I'm only getting this actor for one day. Because by the time I write out the script and I say, okay, you're playing this one character, this character needs to interact with this character. So if that next character is not available, then we can't really do that shoot. So that's another obstacle, but I am working towards fixing that. But yeah, that is it for today. In other news, also, I changed the banner of the page, and I also changed the profile picture. I had another profile picture that I took, but when I went to edit it, it didn't feel too right, so I just went with the SG, for obviously my initials. But yeah, tap now. Until next time, we are out.